I was just thinking. Also, the northeast of India is quite ignored, but it's a beautiful place to travel to, and it's again quite safe for female travelers, solo female travelers. But also, again, so yeah, it's easy because for international travelers, I'd say, because English is a language that is mostly understood through,
right,
throughout the region. But again, it's culturally, it's very diverse, and also naturally, it's very, very beautiful, very green. It's also the belt where a lot of India's tribes live. So you can see tribal culture there, and it's quite rich. I personally also very much enjoyed that trip.
Have you experienced the tribal culture?
As in, I was there, and there was a festival taking place. So in this place called Manipur, so in the capital. So that was quite fascinating. But no, I would say I've tried the local food and everything, but no, not particularly been to the rural parts. I didn't do that. I did most of the sort of natural sights and sounds. And it wasn't a completely solo trip because I had a friend there. So I went in and stayed in his house. So he took me around. But some parts I did on my own, yeah.
Yeah, tribal culture sounds actually quite interesting. When I think about tribal culture, usually it's Africa. Like India doesn't come to my mind.
So India has a lot of tribes. We have a lot of tribes in the center of India, also in central India. But those regions they're economically quite sort of disadvantaged, and there's been some trouble there. So some parts are not accessible, again, because of security problems. But in the Northeast, also some parts aren't, but a lot of parts can be seen. You can go to a lot of regions. And it's surprising because there are many, many tribes there, even though it's a small region, but like every 40, 50 kilometers, you have a different tribal culture. And that's quite fascinating. They have beautiful textiles there. They have great food. Actually, I'd say the whole of India has great food, and the textiles are just very rich. So if you're somebody who's interested in textiles or those things, generally handicrafts, I'd say, are a very interesting thing to see. And nowadays we have a lot of, homestays, or eco villages or eco resorts that try to integrate local culture into a hotel or a homestay, where you can go and see how people make, how traditional crafts are made, how people live in the rural areas. So a lot of that eco-traveling is also picking up. And so you could be on a farm and making cheese, or you could be on a farm and learning rope making, or how to weave baskets, or how to weave textiles.
For full episodes, go to solopacker.com.